Ah, Ubud, the beating heart of Bali, where everyone's looking for hidden gems and one of the most touristy places on earth. But what if we told you that those best kept secrets aren't places at all? Join us to see how to make the most out of Ubud in just 3 days.
This is Cuba,
This is Lids.
and we at Homers Abroad. The last time you saw us, we kicked off a year-long adventure in Jimbaran, Bali. And the one thing that stuck with us, barely, were the sketchy helmets that you get with every single bike rental. So on our way to Ubud, we made a pit stop in Denpasar for a proper upgrade.
Unfortunately, we couldn't film inside, but the staff were absolute legends. They were super chill and patient as we tried on like a ton of helmets. We ended up walking away with helmet covers, a discount, and most importantly, peace of mind. So if you need a good place for a helmet, Bali Helmet Gallery is the place to go.
It's over 30 degrees. This is a car situation. We're gonna helmet.
Yay, we got our first helmets. Well, hopefully first and last, bloody hell.
Yeah, it's a little heavy right now.
Very heavy.
But we keep on moving. We've got shoes. Good shoes. What?
Just keep swimming, just keep swimming.
We also found out that Google Maps is not always most reliable in Indonesia. In search for a highly rated Warung, we stumbled upon what essentially was an empty shack. Luckily, another Warung was just around the corner where Kuba declared one of the best baksos he's ever had. And of all things, My Chemical Romance was playing in the background. Honestly, our 12-year-old selves were over the moon.
Going against popular advice, we found accommodation not in the hustle and bustle of central Ubud, but just far enough for peace and tranquility. But Cuba, why, you ask? Well, my dearest viewer, we were determined to find something beyond the oversaturated and over-photographed things you see everywhere. What we found was beyond our wildest expectations.
So in a search for authenticity, we found Semaya Homestay. And to be honest, we got super lucky with this place. For just £10 a night, we did not expect such royal treatment. We were allocated what Kuba called the bougie suite, complete with an ornate entryway and just 2 meters from the pool. The staff were absolutely lovely, especially Bima, who saved our butts from an Asian hornet twice. Firstly, waving it away and simply pinching the nest barehanded. And when the hornet returned a few minutes later, Bima brought out the big guns.
Ooh. He'll come back with an army. Thank you so much, Suksuma. Okay, Suksuma. What's your name?
What's your name?
Bima.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you. Honestly, not all heroes wear capes.
I said I wouldn't drink any alcohol in Asia, and then I got here and I realized how hot it is. And my first cold beer in the wine glass.
And this is what we put on top of it just to stop bugs coming in. Felt almost like Ryan Gosling and I'm just Kim.
I'm just vibing that. Oh, double, triple fill. Ah, stop it. Dirty.
One day, it started raining, and it didn't quit for 4 months. We've been through every kind of rain there is. A little bit of stinging rain, and big old fat rain. Rain that flew in sideways, and sometimes rain even seemed to come straight up from underneath.
And then, just like that, somebody turned off the rain and the sun came out. We're at a silver jewelry making workshop. Atlas Arum.
So you essentially have to choose from one of these, and then you proceed to actually create your own one. So Lydia is currently choosing between the two we'll show you in 2 seconds. And I am torn between about 5, so we might be here for a while. You get up to 7 grams within the workshop, so we get 7 grams each. And we get to create your own based on these templates.
So what are you doing?
I'm mixing 2 rings. I'm being a rebel.
It began with the forging of the great rings.
So Liz is drawing my design for me because A, I realized I cannot draw to save my life. But B, I want a design from her. She's going to customize it slightly and we're going to create it.
You like it?
Beautiful!
The waves curl like this. From here, we got this. Flies off if you don't look at it. Or shall I say it swims off? We started with the example, right? And I looked at a couple of inspirations and then I drew him this.
You made your own! Oh wow!
And then we were thinking how to make this, you know, attachment. And initially I thought I'd just draw a hole and put a circle through it.
Yeah.
But it still wasn't right. So then I thought, why don't we just stick this together and make it hanging downwards? There we go.
So there's ring designs you choose from, like you said at the start. But I didn't really like any particular one, although I really like these little sun rays with the sea. And so I wanted like a hard hammered band because those are my favorite. And so I asked, could we mix 2? And they said, don't see why not. So we did. And now we have 2 rings mixed in one with Lydia's original design. She changed the waves and stuff. And we've got a date on the back.
And into this ring, he poured his cruelty, his malice, and his will to dominate all life.
Beautiful!
While the video shows us doing most of the work, we received a ton of guidance and support from the team, who stepped in during the more complex parts to ensure we are happy with the product. Huge thanks to the Alice Arum team.
Is this a good day? Well, so far. Hell yeah. Now let us tell you the story of the almighty and magnificent Azko. We're looking for a lock for these guys. Many have folded in search of the perfect shop, and equally our search for a helmet lock was met with many defeats. Oh, we might have something here. We might be in luck. Lids, I think we hit a jackpot. 속성. Yeah, 속성. Finally. Alas, after days of searching, Azko emerged as the ultimate hero of the day. Looks like a cable lock.
I think one of these to loop 2 helmets.
So after a very long search, we finally found it. Locks that will serve both for the helmets and for just like closing cabinets and stuff. But yeah, Azko is where you want to go. Azko has saved us. So thank you, helmet shop people, for recommending Azko. 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 Great place. Thank you so much. Azko is amazing. Thank you. The lady at the counter was an absolute saint, putting up with our nonsense. She was vibing with all the Azko antics, and literally 2 minutes after paying, we realized the lock didn't fit our helmets. And so we had to swap them out right away. She was super helpful with the refund, picking out new locks, and just great vibes all around. Azko, give this lady a promotion. Azko is now playing You'll Be in My Heart. And it's true, Azko, you will forever be in my heart because you are the best store in the world. I will not shop anywhere else. Azko, if we could, we'd direct a statue in your honor.
We're trying to stay calm while school was waiting for breakfast. It's been nearly an hour and the nerves are strong. I've already been to ask once where the food is. I ordered orange juice on the menu. It just says orange juice plus syrup. And every other drink will say fruit, something, milk, right? But this one was the only one that didn't say with milk. So they brought me this, and I'm straight away like, well, this definitely has milk in it. So yeah, I already had a funny stomach yesterday. Nothing happened, but I think it was just a windy road. We've had a really stressful morning.
The day started with 2 hours in a local Warung.
I mean, today we waited longer than most days this week. Much longer. But we just have to assume that we might not have food straight away. Honestly, watching that whole scene back makes me laugh every single time at how serious and dramatic we are. Since then, I've taken it upon myself to keep us stocked up with snacks, plan our next meals, where we're gonna go before we get to this stage, because it does feel like end of the world when we're in that moment, especially for Cuba.
Lydia was a saint and she has ensured that there are snacks for emergencies now.
And before going on this trip, we discussed our biggest fears, mine being fear of heights. And for Cuba, it was food insecurity. Yep. And it's a real thing.
Yeah, it's a real thing. It's a real world problem. If you know someone who suffers with this, make sure you're there for them. We've been thinking about setting up a charity, maybe a helpline, so people who get hangry can call someone and vent. And so, if you'd like to get involved in this initiative, please reach out. We didn't want to go to the touristy places because, to be fair, we don't like tourists. No, we do. We are tourists, but I see the appeal. Like, a lot of those restaurants look like pretty amazing. But took time.
Thank you. Oh no, just take tissues, leave it. Kuba just took the whole tray from the poor man. He just wanted to give him tissues.
Compared to the food you get out of a Warung, which is really nice. And so far, I don't know, we've managed not to have Bali dirty. But yeah, we're here. Now we're gonna eat some good food. Gonna have our caffeine dose, and things are gonna be better.
Yes, let's have a good day. Cheers.
I am sorry for being a moody bastard.
Get that on camera.
Lids, I am sorry for being a moody bastard. I will be better after I have this coffee.
Would you accept it? It's so funny.
It's pretty hilarious. To be fair, this thing, it's pretty damn spicy. It's their homemade chili sauce, and I've eaten the big majority of mine, and I feel like I'm gonna have my first spicy poo in Bali.
Can I have a tissue, please? I want to cry.
What did you just do?
The drone for the first time.
You had your first drone flight?
Yeah.
How was it?
Smooth. I felt like it was smooth.
And now we're walking on this super steep ledge about to fall into a rice field.
Whoa.
So cool.
This is really cool. We arrived at the waterfall.
Suwat waterfall.
We paid 40,000 per person.
We just met American tourist who told us about a water ceremony, but apparently it's 100k per person, and we have all but run out of cash, so I think we'll have to skip it this time.
We pour.
We poor.
It's a bit slippery.
Hama, what do you think?
There are Oreos!
And a cigarette in the offering. Who did that? Which one of you rascals did this?
Look, about goodness! We're gonna have a first dip in a waterfall.
And we got here just before sunset. We're the only ones here. It's starting to rain.
We've got it all.
There's a good chance we might get a tropical rainstorm in the waterfall
While swimming.
with no one around, so as authentic as it gets, let's go!
There's something about hidden waterfalls in Ubud that feel untouched, almost too perfect to resist. The water was cold, refreshing, and at least in that moment, it felt like paradise. But looking back now, diving in might not have been the best decision. Let's just say this swim came with a surprise we were definitely not expecting. More on that in upcoming episodes. Nonetheless, this experience made us feel more alive.
I wanted to do this in a long time. Not only are we finally swimming in a waterfall, but we've got a tropical rainstorm. If it starts thundering, even better. Woo!
We were just looking for somewhere to eat, and Kuba found one place, which was out of the way. And next to a table, there's a whole wood carving shop. And this family starts engaging with us. And he takes us on a tour of his house. In Poland, we always ask guests to take shoes off.
Hello.
Wow. We were completely shocked that someone would invite strangers into their house. Of the street, essentially.
With such warmth and welcome.
Yeah. Just to show them a bit of Balinese culture. Which
Incredible.
Was beautiful. Such a wonderful experience.
Special moment, very special.
Every day we have a small ceremony. We put something like this.
Yeah.
Does where you put it have meaning?
Because we have believe a good and bad spirit. The bottom put like a black or bad spirit. On the top, like a good spirit.
I understand.
But
Okay.
you have to combine it.
Balance.
Yeah, that's why you have to balance. Yeah.
How long has your family been here?
My small family lives here around. I moved here from my compound around 20 years ago.
Okay.
But this building around 10 years ago.
10 years
Okay.
ago.
Step by step. You know,
Did you build yourself?
with my friends. I
Wow.
help my friends. Yeah.
Wow.
I
So
help
this
my
is
friends.
all new?
Yeah,
New
yeah.
building?
So beautiful. When you do shapes like that on the wall,
The wall.
do you cut yourself or do you buy
Yes,
from someone?
The window we cut with my brother.
So you carve yourself?
Because now my job is
Yes, we've seen
diaper
that.
and wood carver. But long time.
This door, for example, how long would that take
The
to?
door around 2 months.
2 months.
2 months.
That's very quick.
Yeah.
So beautiful.
Is this your main house?
Yeah, my son sleep here.
Your son, yeah?
Because I have 2 sons.
Yeah.
One here, the other one is the second room.
Uh-huh.
So good.
When they are getting married, I'll have 2 more girls coming.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
because the girl always live with the boy's family
Uh-huh.
when they are getting married, you know.
Right, yes.
Yeah, that's why I prepare for them the second floor.
Wow.
Thank you for showing us.
Thank you so
Really
much.
Thank you for
Suksama.
coming. Yes, thank you.
We're very, very lucky, and this day completely flipped. From a bad day to a very good day.
I mean, spending 2 months creating an ornate everyday object, you know? Like, who does that in Western culture? Unless you're an artist or something, or you can afford to buy something that expensive, it's just unheard of, really, right? Whereas this is what makes Balinese culture so special, is that these people, they really kind of make the world around them beautiful, and it shows everywhere. Houses that clearly aren't lavish have statues, gorgeous, you know, stone statues, wooden statues of their gods, of deities, or even just like everyday things, you know, just like stories from everyday life. And it's just everywhere. And these are people who just care about the world around them.
Even those tiny little altars that they make out of bamboo leaves, they're just loaded with, you know, flowers, bit of rice, but they look like a piece of art in itself. and they make one and they put one out every single day.
Yeah.
It's just attention to detail and like the slower pace of life is something that we've really like...
We've lost.
We've lost completely.
We've lost it, yeah.
And especially
And
us
it's a
two
shame.
living in London with us for years, it's been such an intense time.
I think the takeaway for us two as a couple for our future life is that we just want to focus more on making the world around us more beautiful, you know? Like our house, you know, spending more time creating things for the house, not just buying things. And in that, really just honing our crafts, you know? Lids love sewing, right? I love wood making and I want to get much more into it. I want to get much better at it. And that's something I'd love to have, like a garage, like Katut has, you know?
Yeah.
It'd be so cool. I'd love to do a workshop with him, you know?
Yeah.
Anyway, with part one over, the real question is, have you figured out what the real hidden gems are?
If you have, drop it in the comments below.
Either way, like and subscribe for part two, coming in just a few weeks.